Hey everyone, and welcome back. Maybe if you saw my earlier video today about the statement made by hashtag Justice for John O'Keefe, where I said I found it on a website calling themselves Justice for John O'Keefe, I said I was going to do a video asking some questions because I am really curious now. I have been to this website. This is a website with the mission: attracted victim in the Commonwealth v. Karen Read trial has been unjustly overlooked amidst the uproar surrounding Karen Read and her supporters. In the shadow of media bias and relentless advocacy of the Free Karen Read movement, John's plight has been overshadowed, his memories tarnished by slanderous accusation against his loved ones. As a grassroots organization, our mission is to rectify that falsehood propagated by the Free Karen Read movement and media alike, the disregard for John, the defamation endured by his family and friends, and the alarming lack of accountability for Karen Read and those involved in attempts to undermine the integrity of the justice system fuels our mission. With unwavering resolve, we stand in solidarity with the O'Keefe family, demanding justice through the prosecution and incarceration of Karen Read for the murder. Our heart ache for their loss, and our commitment to uphold truth and honor John's memory remains steadfast. While the recent verdict was not in our favor, you lost. This fight is far from over. It's over. We remain steadfast in our commitment to push back against the relentless wave of misinformation, half-truths, and false narratives. The truth doesn't change. Exactly. And you should accept that truth. And neither does our determination to make sure it's heard. To read daily recaps from a trusted source from during the trial, check out, I don't know who that is. But this is apparently a website dedicated to the memory of John O'Keefe, because no one mentions him, no one remembers him. Well, everyone does. Everyone wants justice for John O'Keefe. Everyone, even you antis, know justice for John O'Keefe is not convicting Karen Read, because 24 jurors, 24, have agreed that Karen Read was not the person who unalived John O'Keefe. So, what are you fighting for? Well, apparently, one of the things you're fighting for is to sell merch. So if you want to have some merch with John O'Keefe's badge number on it, you can buy this from this website. Is this sponsored or approved by the family, that they can use John O'Keefe to make money off of his debt? In the statement earlier today, you were all up in arms that Karen Read profited from her own trial, that most likely emptied all of her coffers and put her on the line to bankruptcy. But you're using a dead man's badge number to raise money. I have looked around on this website, and a funny thing about this website is there is no mention of who is who. There's a story about John O'Keefe, who he was, some pictures, justice for John O'Keefe, all rights reserved. This is fair use just before you start hitting it. The Free Karen Read movement, of course, we have to go and yell about them, because it's not about John O'Keefe. It's just about our hate to Aidan Carney. Related cases. Aidan Carney is charged with 8 counts of witness intimidation, 3 counts of conspiracy to intimidate, and 5 counts of picketing a witness. So this is what this website seems to be about. It doesn't say anywhere who's behind this website. So who is profiting off of the apparel using John O'Keefe to drum up money? If you are constantly talking about how all of us grifters make money on YouTube, if you're claiming that Karen Read make money off of the trial, why isn't it clear who is behind this website? Does this money, if I buy a John O'Keefe t-shirt, will the money go to his niece and nephew? Or where do these money go? Doesn't state anywhere who's making the profit, who's making the website. Do they speak for the O'Keefe family, or are they just people who think that they're fighting the good fight and make a little cash if someone wants a thin blue line shirt with John O'Keefe's name on it? Isn't it interesting that the side that constantly claims that we are just grifting, that we think, no, we know Karen Read is guilty, but because we can make money and a part of a paid PR machine, we are selling our souls, while at the same time, a website with no clear declaration who runs it, no clear declaration who gets the profit from apparel sale, no clear mention of what the money is for. Is it to fight the fight for John O'Keefe? Is it to help the O'Keefe family? Or is it to give to the niece and nephew? No, you can just buy some sick swag. When you are constantly riding on a limp moral high horse, you should probably not go out here and play martyr all the time and claim everyone else is cheating. Why can't we just get a clear, this is where the money is going? These are the people behind this website. You all had a big problem with the money raised for Karen Read. Claimed that she was just spending it on nothing and claiming she was fleecing her customers. Well, her supporters, not customers. Who are making money on John O'Keefe's death now? Who's the one profiting of the tragic death of John O'Keefe? If this is how you remember him, by getting $22 for a t-shirt while claiming Aiden is an asshole, that's not remembering John O'Keefe. That's being a grifter. Hey, I sell grifter merch. You should buy that. But don't come riding in on your moral high horse. You use a dead man to make money, and I can't even find out who is the one making money off of it. If I was the O'Keefe family, I would wonder why they're using my son, my brother, to make money, unless they have a deal with the O'Keefe family. Then they should declare it, say all of the profit goes to the O'Keefe family. It's distasteful, but it's the antis. They are always distasteful. Don't be an anti.